Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to Trepacer Saturday Horror Reviews, episode 40. Okay, and I reviewed a movie that I think it's more of a action horror in a way, and I'm talking about 1990's Predator 2. Okay, this one stars, of course, Danny Glover is the main star in this. Ruben Blades is in this. Bill Paxton is in this as well. Maria Conchita Alonso is in this as well. Okay, and this is like a sequel, to the Arnold Schwarzenegger, movie, of course. And I kind of like the way that they went with this sequel. They set it in the future, I guess 1997, according to the movie, in Los Angeles, where crime is rampant and out of control. It's hot and disgusting. Okay, and basically, you know, Lieutenant Danny Glover's character is Lieutenant Mike Harrigan. He's a hard driving cop, tough as nails. Okay, and they have a great opening sequence where the cops are being pinned down by this, this gang, and he comes and saves some colleagues by kicking ass and stuff. And the gang, the Colombian gang that he's that he's after, they run into a building and they basically stack up on weapons, and it looks like they're getting ready to have another assault against the cops, when all of a sudden Predator shows up and basically kicks ass. And of course the cops come and they come in and see what happened, and they can't quite figure out how this Colombian gang got slaughtered. They didn't see nobody run out of the building and stuff, but yet they see these people with heavy machine guns and stuff basically slaughtered and strung up, and they're having trouble. Mike is Harrigan is trying hard to figure out what happened, and of course at the same time he's battling his boss, who's in this movie is a real dick. Okay, and Robert Davi plays Captain Phil Hannon, his boss, who's a real dick. Okay, and like Danny Glover, his partners with Ruben plays, who plays Danny, and then you got Bill Paxton who plays Jerry Lambert, a new recruit who's arrogant and just transferred into the unit, and you got Maria Conchita Alonso who plays Lena, another part of the unit. Okay, and at the same time, all this mysterious feds pull up, and the cops are ordered out of the scene. Okay, and these feds are led by Gary Busey, plays Peter Keyes, and of course, Lieutenant Mike Harrigan is trying to figure out, why these feds are here and why are they being ordered off the case. Okay, and at the same time, you have another attack on, this time on the rival group of Jamaicans. They get in the midst of them basically stringing up a Colombian boss. They get slaughtered. And again, Lieutenant Mike shows up and of course they told not to stay away from the crime scene, but of course they rush in and they see the handiwork of this Predator, and they still again trying to figure out what's happening and what's going on. And basically they start chasing this mysterious creature who they get a brief glimpse of, and after a certain thing happens to one of the members, they try to figure out, Danny Glover's character is trying to figure out exactly what this thing is, and because like I said, they find evidence of something being there, but they don't quite know what it is. But this movie, actually, I really I like this movie a lot, because like I said, they went in a different direction. That with the Predator, they basically, I guess, have the Predator being drawn to the scene because of the violence and the mayhem. Okay, in Los Angeles, so that's the perfect hunting ground for him. Okay, and this Predator's basically, attacking wherever, showing up wherever there's violence, and he just, shows up to engage in his hunt. And it's a really, again, for the type of movie, like I said, I like the way they went with this story. They went having the Predator show up in an urban setting instead of the jungle in the last movie. I think was a nice twist on the story, and of course, there's tons of violence in this, which is great, and you have the horror of the Predator, what he does basically to his his victims, and not that they're undeserving of getting slaughtered, but he's also killing good people as well in this. Okay, and it's a really intense movie, and I like it. Like I said, Danny Glover is really kick ass in this movie. I like the way he acts in this movie. He's a rough badass, total badass, and he kicks total ass. So I like him, and I like his little crew that he got: Ruben Blades and Maria Conchita Alonso, and even Bill Paxton, who in this movie, is a character and talks way too much and stuff, and is cocky, but he's funny. Okay, and the Predator is great in this movie. This Predator in this movie is fantastic. I like the way he hunts, and and his handiwork is pretty great. Okay, and I really enjoyed this movie. So I'm gonna give Predator. I'm gonna give Predator 2. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Okay, and exactly, I like that they put it in an urban setting, and of course the Predator being drawn to all the violence, and is great and coming out for the hunt. And I love the confrontation between him and Danny Glover, which is fantastic and intense. Okay, and I love the violence and and the Predator's handiwork. I thought it was fantastic again. So I'm gonna give it a Predator 2. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Definitely enjoyable. Anyway, let me know what you think of Predator 2. Okay, feel free to leave comments down below. This is Trepacer saying so long and take care.